And I think also now they're spending a lot on their children as well.
Oh,
Yes. You know, like I heard, like the average Beijinger that sends their kids to the schools here pay 30,000 renminbi a year.
More than that. Somebody told me.
Average, which is
average.
a lot more, like 80, some told me. That's not cheap. That's like...
Education, because they want the best for their children.
That's like 10, 12,000 US dollars. Beijing is not cheap now.
No. It's not cheap anymore.
It's not a cheap city to live in.
I remember in 1990, when I came in 1994, we hardly spent $100 for two of us.
A month, right?
A month.
A month.
Oh my gosh.
Because this is also eating out, and occasionally once a week we go out to eat and buy little things
gifts
here and there. You just take $100 and you can spend like a king. But now you go to a restaurant and you spend $150 in one night, and you just blink and it's gone.
And also, I think we were a little bit, as foreigners, we were a little bit more protected in those days. Where I
probably
worked,
spoiled a little bit.
We were only kept within the premises of where we worked, because it was a huge shopping mall, a complex with hotels and with everything. So we were quite protected. So we hardly spend. The only time we would spend is to go to Xushuijie to buy some gift items.
Silk market.
Xushuijie, the silk market.
Silk market, okay.
To buy home, because we're going home. And in those days, whatever we need, we bring from home. Because we're not used to the local
Because
brand.
at that time, all the brands that we use are common in our country,
but not here.
So Colgate, okay, yeah.
Colgate, for example.
Toothpaste. Colgate. Right.
We can't. If you want to go to this store called Welcome Store, and it costs us an arm and a leg to get a tube of toothpaste. So many of us would.
And it's in a case. It's like you're buying a luxury item.
No, like a luxury item. Drag it out.
And then they say, which one do you want? This one.
It's
a toothpaste. And then you bring it out.
It's in a display case.
Well, that was so fun.
Oh my God.
But it was so expensive, so we cannot. But now it's okay.
So every time we went home, we would buy all these things, and when we go through custom, they used to check our luggage in the custom. You open, and all our no clothing, but just toothpaste, shampoo, soap.
Just basic necessities that you can find here.
And now we get everything here, and it's sometimes cheaper.
Right.
Because you have companies that already manufactured here with that brand name.
When does this start to change? When did you notice you didn't have to?
I think it's the year 2000.
Yeah, late 90s.
2000.
Okay.
2000, because I came back in the year, I left for 3 years, then I came back in the year 2000, and I was totally shocked to see, after leaving the country for 3 years, and I came back, and I'm like, oh my God, where am I? And when I still remember when I came, then I came back in the year 2006, and I came out of the taxi, and the guy said, have a nice day, in Chinese. And I told my wife, I said, did he say, have a nice day?
It's different. It's so different.
Totally
it's such a friend. It's a much more friendlier city now.
Yeah.
And I think it's got a lot to do with the Olympics. And also people are traveling. The Chinese have traveled. They've been abroad. They've brought home a lot of foreign etiquette and foreign culture that has helped them, to develop to where they are.
I guess
today.
This is all exposure.
Yes,
Whether when you are exposed, then you say, oh, this is the way we do it.
And this is something good. If they see it's something good, why don't we learn to do the same thing?
Yeah, they're becoming metropolitan.
Yes. And I really believe the Chinese people are very smart people.
Yeah, and they're hard workers.
Hard workers, smart. They pick up things, and I experience it every day where I work. People who have managed to go abroad to study, and they come back, and they contribute so well.
I'm curious about that, because I would actually speak to a couple of my friends who are business owners here in China, and I commonly hear a running theme through it, which is the hardest part about opening